Welcome back this weekend and in the days ahead. Many Halloween lovers will be turning pumpkins into personal works of art. Before you grab the usual carving tools, have you ever thought about using a power tool? Well, the Minnesota Tool Library, which is celebrating 10 years of helping build and repair pieces of our community, well, they have some inspiration for people wanting to take pumpkin carving to the next level. They've partnered with a couple of different breweries in the area and are hosting events where you can give it a try. Joining us now from the Northeast branch of the Minnesota Tool Library is Executive Director Kate Hersey. Kate, so good to meet you. I know you already had one of these events at a local brewery yesterday. You have another one today. Talk to us about that partnership and what people can expect.
Yeah, well, Pumpkins and Powerdrills is our annual fall fundraiser, and it's a really fabulous way for people to gain a little bit of exposure, use some tools that they are usually in their house, but they might not be using very often, and gain a little bit of confidence. And so the big things that we use for our P&P event are our jigsaws or our skill saws, and then we'll use our drills, and we have a wide variety of different bits, different hand carving tools that you get to use, so you don't have to sit there and use those horrible flimsy little orange carving sets that break in 2 seconds.
Yeah, so give us some inspiration. How would you use that, some of those tools on the pumpkins in front of you?
Yeah, so we kind of run people in our event through kind of a circuit. And the first thing that we always suggest people do is not to actually cut the top of your pumpkin. You can save and protect your stem by cutting out the bottom instead. And so what we do, and we'll use our saber saw. Most all of these tools have a variable trigger, which means that the harder you depress it, right, the faster it's going to go. But you're cutting gourds, not hardwoods. So you can go slow, go at your own pace. And the main thing you want to do is make sure that you've inserted the blade fully before you turn it on, right? And then turn it off and let the blade come to a stop before you pull it out. And you're just going to pull out the bottom, and you'll have a beautiful hole in your pumpkin. The nice thing about this, you can set it straight on your stoop.
Oh, nice.
No trying to curve out a perfect circle to sit that candle in. And you have a much larger hole to gut your pumpkin from. And you don't have to worry about whether or not your holes match perfectly, or putting it at that angle. It's the best way to go. The other thing that we encourage people to do is really work with the insides of the fibers. I don't know if you save your seeds, but we save probably about 10 gallons of seeds during this event. And the key is, if you go through and put your hand in, just with your fingers open, right, and you just kind of wiggle them through those seeds, you're gonna get a handful of seeds without any of the pumpkin guts. You can leave all those pumpkin guts in there. So don't take your spoon and go wild and mix it up, because all you're doing is giving yourself a disservice.
That is some very good advice, because I am definitely guilty of doing that the wrong way.
No one likes the pumpkin seed gut sorting.
Real quickly, because if people want to come to these...
That's never fun for anyone.
If people want to come to these events, we're running out of time, do they need to bring their own pumpkin and they can make donations to the Tool Library through this event, right?
Yes, so it's free to carve. We do obviously encourage donations. If you haven't been out to the patch yet and you want to purchase a pumpkin, we have a ton of pumpkins for sale on site, but you can also BYOB, and then we just ask for a small carving fee to help cover the wear and tear on our tools and help ensure we have funds for our scholarship fund and for the programming here at the library.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and all the different things that obviously being in existence for so many years, you have a lot going on. I genuinely wish we had more time. I'm sad to let you go, because I'm hanging on every word of your tips, but it's why people can get to the event today. So I'm guessing that's going to help clean things
come on out. If you're using your beater, you can see kind of, this is an example halfway through.
Yeah.
I can also show you a pumpkin that's been, we'll take Jack off, all the way through. This is what your beater can do. The main thing is to go in just an inch or two at a time so you don't get the spaghetti up on your edge. And then You can use hole saws, you can use drill bits, anything and everything for
So
your
much good
pumpkin
advice.
designs.
Oh yeah,
and
look at
the
that.
carving,
Oh my
so.
gosh. Kate, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And congrats on the tool library for being around for 10 years with all these wonderful
Thanks.
tools
Yeah.
and sharing of those equipment within our community. So thank you. Have a great time.